Hello, in this video I will explain how SendApp agent works. Once you've logged into app.sendapp.ai, you need to enter your credentials and you'll find yourself on this dashboard, where the first thing you'll see is a chat, which in this case is empty. We need to create our account, so the second option in fact is account. Let's add a new account and you'll see some forms to fill out. For example, the account name, we'll call it test2 in this case, and then the greeting message. This will be the introduction to the chat. The AI will greet the customer, for example, by saying, "Hello, I am the virtual assistant." Default message. In this case, it's a preset message. When a valued customer poses a question and the artificial intelligence system is unable to provide a satisfactory answer, for instance, we can thoughtfully formulate the response. "If you so wish, I can certainly connect you directly to a human agent who can further assist you with your inquiry." We can then intervene manually. AI customization. In this case, it's important to focus on the personality customization of the artificial intelligence, since we need to give it a way of interacting that, let's say, feels human. So, for example, using a formal tone, responding thoroughly but not excessively, meaning not giving answers that are too long but being more concise. For example, being welcoming. These are obviously, let's say, basic guidelines, but they will help us understand how the AI will respond. Then, allow operator intervention. When this is enabled, users can request assistance from a human operator, and here we have the default message. If you wish, I can connect you to a human agent so that we are notified that the fact that the AI was unable to respond, and so we can step in. Enabling working hours is useful so that the AI's responses are available when the business is closed. So we work from 8 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon. During other hours, the AI is automatically activated to make up for the lack of responses via WhatsApp, so it can work even when we are closed. Once this is done, we save and we have the account ready. Now it handles training. This is the core of the artificial intelligence. We have several methods, text files or PDFs. In this case, when we don't have a website but have explanatory PDFs or text files we've created, we can upload them, and they must be no larger than 10 megabytes. The artificial intelligence will learn all the various features and information contained within. The same goes for the URL. For example, we can enter a website, start training, and it will begin to learn all the various concepts and information present on the site. Obviously, the sitemap is used when there are multiple pages, so the learning process is faster. Once this is done, we then get a preview of what the artificial intelligence has learned. If we then go to chat, the AI in this case is disabled. We select test 2 and we can activate the AI. Now let's do a test. For example, "Hello, I am ready for the test and please send me the questions." And we write, "What is my card?" Obviously, there is the introductory message, and it will explain, in this case, the dashboard of the site we entered, in this case, my card, so a business card equipped with NFC technology and a QR code. This, let's say, comes from the learning we had it perform, but at the same time from the personality customizations we set, such as being explanatory, formal, but not too wordy. In fact, as we said, there was a lot of information, but it provided a summary of it. This is precisely how the SendApp agent system is structured, beginning with an initial account setup. To then seamlessly connect to WhatsApp, we specifically need to navigate to the applications section, then select WhatsApp Web and proceed to configure it. This configuration is essential in case we intend to utilize the WhatsApp Web functionality, and subsequently, we must ensure to add it as an active and operational component within the system. Configure. In this case, we select the account, create WhatsApp instance. We just need to scan the QR code that will appear on the right. Okay, so in this case, the device is connecting to SendApp. We give it a name. Obviously, if we're on a phone, in this case, for example, SendApp, we save it and set it as active. In this case, my card with its phone number has been connected. Now let's go to chat and we can see a conversation with a customer where he wrote hi to us. We sent an automatic reply and he asks a question about my card. Obviously, in this case, there's the whole explanation that the AI has learned, so it tries to provide an explanation to the customer and then offers the option to request an operator. Obviously, as a result, we were notified of the request so that we can respond in a human way within the chat. And this is basically how a chat appears when it's through WhatsApp Web. In this case, it's dark green, while if, for example, someone contacts us through the website, it's yellow, and if it's through WhatsApp Meta, it's light green. We can also filter the chats, for example, by support requested. In this case, this chat is part of the support requested. We can then, as in this case, say, "Hello, I am the operator. How can I assist you?" So we can manually interact with the chat and then, using the 3 check marks, mark it as completed. In this case, it will no longer be part of the chats requiring a human operator. In this case, they contacted us through the website. "Hi, I am the virtual assistant. What card do you have?" In this case, it will go on to explain the various products available on the site. Of course, we ask a question in such a way as to be as personal and human as possible. This is how a real conversation starts to take shape. How does this happen? We need to configure it, so we go to Applications, and set up the widget. In this case, we need to activate it, configure it, and select the My Cards account. Here, we switched accounts to show you how the widget is fully structured, and in this case we have the widget title, support related to the site with the primary color, black, and the perfect file. So we have selected the logo and the welcome message. "Hi, how can I help you?" The domain, in this case mycards.live, and the WhatsApp phone number. Then we position the widget, in this case at the bottom right. Its position at the bottom left is activated. Then we have the script. In this case, we recommend giving this script to whoever built the website so they can place it in the footer. By then saving the settings, we have configured the widget. Let's go to the website to see how it appears. At the bottom right, as mentioned, we have the little icon and we can easily type, for example, "Hello," and the virtual assistant will reply to us directly on the site, but at the same time, we'll also see it by going to chat, so it will respond automatically. Artificial intelligence. So this is how to configure the SendApp agent's artificial intelligence on your own website.